Total miles of our recent trip, almost 4,000. That was down to the Keys of Florida, but we went down there during the hurricane Helene. We left on Wednesday and kind of got ahead of it. We drove from Central Illinois near Springfield, Illinois, to Savannah, Georgia. That was the trip, and then from Savannah we went down to uh, I forget the name of it. I'll put it up here on the screen. And then from there we went down to Key Largo, and then from Key Largo just around the area. Went down to Marathon for a day, went to Key West for a day. But that's the total trip. Now,
So we come out to do some shelling post-storm, found some awesome shells, but the drainage system on the island's still not unclogged with all the sand, so it started raining.
Be some water here we'll go through.
And so the island starts holding water again. So I got back to the car as quick as I could. And then Michael and I are just getting off the island. So we're Fort Myers Beach Island.
Skedaddling.
I should say that. We didn't make it to Sanibel yet. Maybe this afternoon. All right.
in the Fort Myers Beach area during the Helene or whatever. Yeah, we've been down at the beach where it's like sand, but just all the mushy sand. Oh my goodness. We had bugs on there, but they're kind of got blasted off from the super blowing wind. But this is only after like one day. It wasn't as bad yesterday, but since we've been going down to the beach and driving through, that's on all the mushy sand that's on the road. Yeah. I gotta clean it. Whew, whew, whew. Let me see if that sand is still up in there. Alright. Wasn't this one. Other side. The other side was horrible. It had seemed like a half an inch of sand. But I drove through puddles on purpose. No, it's cleaned out. Alright, well, here's a little tiny little bitty lake that was way up to our car doors earlier. It's going down again. Saturday, October 5th. Still in Florida. Car was filthy. Oh man, I should park it sideways. The top and the hood getting a good rain on it. Probably the other side, but this side here is the dirtiest side. I put some P&S Legend on the PPF on the front. Nice. I don't want to go out and have to film the other side, but I should turn the car around just to get this side wet. This is the dirtiest side that I have. The outside. So, almost 4,000 miles. And I know it can be seen, but it's 4,000 miles of grime. And that is not only 4,000 miles of grime, then we went camping for 4 days. So, but this hasn't seen I took it to a car wash, and was able to spray some of the big stuff off. But as you can see, all the big stuff's still there. It still looks like crap. Still got, ooh, that's hard. I don't know what that is. Still got stuff all over it. Mainly dusty stuff, but it's got stuff, and I'm about to get all this stuff off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some crystal wash, which I should have already put on here. Come over here. I'm going to do my typical after battle stuff. So I'm going to start out with some crystal wash, and then I'm going to put some frostbite, which I have 100 mils of frostbite in there and 900 mils of water. So I'm going to frostbite foam it up. Going to rinse it off. I'll frostbite it up with whatever I have left, and I'm going to put some inspiration in a bucket. I'm just going to do an inspiration wash, and after that I will bead maker it up. But it is filthy. The bugs aren't too bad. We had so much rain that the bugs just kept getting knocked off. So bug situation's not horrible. But everything, and then regular bugs. But the crack got a little worse. So if you're familiar with the car here, I said I have a crack in it. The crack has gotten worse. It started about right, I know you probably can't see it, but it started about right here, and now it's ended up right there. So it's progressively getting worse, but I'm still dealing with it. I like my tinted windshield. All right, well, let me get to crystal washing, because that takes a while to spray that stuff all over the car with that little hand pump. All right, I haven't sudsed it up yet, but that's the 3 gallons of water, 4 ounces of Radiance. The label is wrong on Radiance. Don't put like 3 or 4 ounces per gallon. It's wrong. All right, so crystal washed it. Probably too heavy, but crystal washed it. Then I now have some Power Clean on there. Some Power Clean mixed 5 to 1. Sprayed it, and since the sun's coming up, I'm going to get this thing rinsed here. Well, not rinsed, but foamed up now with some of the, goodness gracious, I always forget everything. My Frostbite, P&S Frostbite. All right, so let me get to foaming with that. Go. All right, so I like mine on the little runnier side. I kind of had it too foamy here at the beginning. My pressure washer is not powerful enough. My foam can is old and cheap, but it does the job. So I'm going to let this, I put it kind of on thick here since that's where the sun's going to hit it first. But I'm going to let this dwell for 2 or 3 minutes. There we go. All right, so let me get this dwelling, and I will come back and rinse it. So crystal wash to get the, hopefully some embedded contaminants after 4,000 miles of being on the highways and floods and everything else. But you can see water's hanging on, and it's going to be terrible. Let me spray this here. So just as you would suspect, tops are looking good. This car once again has P&S Legend on it. I finally coated the hood with P&S Legend, and hood's looking fantastic. The bugs after the crystal wash, the Power Clean, and then the Frostbite, all the bugs are gone. There's some dots on there, but that's just my bad PPF job. So, but bugs came off. Now it just needs I'm gonna put some more Frostbite on there, what's left in my Canon, and then I'm gonna Radiance wash it with a sponge. Let me get at it. Had enough in the Canon to get the entire car really, really good one more time with some Frostbite. So I'm not gonna let this dwell. This is what I got, and I'm gonna get my bucket out, and I am going to Radiance wash them now. All right, washed, and then they're dry on this side, so here we go. There we go. Beading is back. Thank goodness. It was hard. I didn't wash my car for 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks and 4,000 miles, and I didn't get to, like I said, I washed it once. Took it to a car wash. No, it was a pressure wash. And the dirt, sand, and everything else that was on there from when we were in, I never remember the name of that beach. Anyway, the beach we were in when it started flooding again, then the sand was just terrible. That's all I had was that one washer, car wash that I could go to. I brought some cleaning supply, and the one thing that I forgot, my rinseless, was really the only thing that I needed. Lesson learned, bring rinseless. I brought a bucket and some bead maker and some other stuff. Nice. But I didn't bring anything to wash my car. Yeah, there we go. It is beating up. All right, there's this side of the car. This is the sunshiny car, sunshiny side. So let me get the rest of the car rinsed, and I'm going to get it in the garage and get it bead makered up. No reason to wash my bead maker. Watch another video for that. It'll make the car shine for the next time. But there we go. Beading is back. Thank goodness. Thanks for watching.